5 years ago when we were sitting on the couch, I said, hey, you want to go look at an RV? Yeah, I'm gonna have tips all through this video, so if you ever come here, these are gonna be good tips for you. Well, good morning. We're getting ready to go into Death Valley National Park. It's 39 degrees here at the campground, and it's about 10 to 15 degrees warmer in the park. The owner of the campground gave us some information, so we actually planned this out a little bit what we're gonna see today, which is unusual for us. Usually we just wing it. As you can hear, we're right on the main road. So we did get a lot of traffic noise here, but he had told us that the park's the size of Connecticut, just about the same size as square miles as Connecticut. So it consists of mountain ranges and the valley floor. The valley floor is what's famous for being 280 something feet below sea level, and that's where you get the extreme temperatures. But the rest of the park, some of it's up in the mountains where it's cool. So, well, we're gonna go explore it, so come with us. Okay, behind me is the mountain range. We've got to go through the mountain range to get to the valley floor. And you can see entrance, Death Valley National Park. Did you ever see poodles at Death Valley? Okay, we're at the self-pay kiosk center, and we went through the mountain range. You can see it there behind us. And then this is what Death Valley is known for, is the valley floor. That's where you get the 130 degree temperatures. We're gonna go down there first thing in the morning. It's about 8:30 right now. Get down there before it gets too hot. It's supposed to be 98 degrees today in the park. The girls are ready. They don't know what they're ready for, but they're ready. Do we have to do anything since we have the pass?
I don't know, I wanted to see if I could just insert my pass.
Hey, and it's solar paneled. That's pretty cool. Somebody's excited. We're in Furnace Creek, Death Valley. It's 190 feet below sea level. And they got one gas station. Check out the prices. Almost $6 for diesel. Hey, fuel up before you come. We're at Badwater Basin. Check this out. See up that mountain? That's where sea level is. This is supposed to be the lowest point in North America, 282 feet below sea level. I've got a tip for you. If you get here in the morning, the whole parking area is in the shade. You can see where the shade line is out there. So you can see some of this in the shade, and your car could stay somewhat cooler. So 5 years ago, before we got our first RV, would you ever think you were walking up 282 feet below sea level?
No.
In Death Valley?
Never thought I'd see Death Valley, that's for sure.
The RV has definitely given us opportunities to see things we probably would never see. This is it right here, 282 feet below sea level. And there's the sea level sign again. Sorry for the sun. It's just coming over top of the mountain range. All right, as you're out here in the salt basin here at Badwater Basin, a couple things come to mind. Got a couple tips for you.
Don't leave your sunglasses in the car.
Don't leave your sunglasses in the car. Everything's white out here. It almost hurts your eyes to look around. Second tip is it's very far from the parking area to come out here. So if you're into your steps, you're gonna get your steps in. That's the parking area. You probably can't even see that. Zoom in, but I mean, it's way off into the distance. So did you ever think that we'd be here, Death Valley?
No.
5 years ago when we were sitting on the couch, I said, hey, you want to go look at an RV? This is it right here.
Yeah.
This is why we bought the RV and do some traveling. Spectacular. Another tip for you, put on sunblock before you come. You're out in the middle of you're getting to get cooked. There's also a sign up there. It says, don't attempt to hike down here or walk or whatever you want to call it onto the floor of this thing past 10 a.m. because of extreme heat. think it's in the 90s right now. Doesn't feel like it because we got a good breeze and there's no humidity, but I can feel it's hot. They call it a dry heat. It's like sticking your head in an oven. So we just got back from the basin and we pulled the car over here in front of the no parking anytime signs to get the dogs. The sun was coming over the mountain behind us and it was getting really close to the car, so we wanted to get them some water and get them out of the sun. But there it is, Badwater Basin. Depending upon your stride, but it's about 2,000 steps out to the basin and 2,000 steps back, so it's about 1.75 miles round trip. But if you drive this far to get here, even in the park, coming from the entrance to the park to here, you're 30-something miles to get to this area. You have to do it. I mean, just don't come in the middle of summer. We're gonna try to go up the natural bridge, but the road is just so bad. Literally, there's a hubcap on the side of the road, so I mean, if you're blowing hubcaps, the road's too rough. But here comes a guy in a Camaro. It must be a rental Camaro. All right, we're on the road to what's called, what is it called?
Artist Palette, I believe.
Artist Palette. And we're not there yet, but look at the view. And it's a pretty good hill coming up here. So your ears popped and everything. So we're off the desert floor. We're probably somewhere right around sea level now, but I guess there's a walk-in area up there. We're gonna go check that out. Is there a dog in the front seat yet? Yes, there is. Hey, she's in the front seat already. It is a nice breeze. You can't blame it on the elevation. Or can we? We're what, like
No,
100 feet above sea level now. I've got a new theory. When my doctor says, hey, you got to get X amount of steps in, when it's uphill like this, every step should be 4 steps. I'm going to talk to him about that my next visit. Lisa's down there. She said, let me know if the view is worth it. I don't think I'm going to let her know. Let's let her stay down there. It's a pretty good incline, considering we're from Florida and everything's flat. But look at, there's the basin, the Badwater Basin. Absolutely stunning. And now I'm just going to pan around so you can see the rest of the mountain range. Originally, when I read about coming to Death Valley, it didn't look this impressive. It just looked like desert. Like, why would anybody want to go there? This place is just beautiful. It's a little bit of a drive to get here. And it's October 15th, 16th. It's 90-something degrees here. I wouldn't want to be here in August. So, oh, she's coming up. What you doing? Did they talk you into coming up?
No.
It's beautiful up here, isn't it? Hope there's not too many of these hike up lookouts. And the car is way down there. You feel better on the way down?
Virtuous anyway.
Hey, look at all the nose prints.
Oh my God.
She tore up Lisa's side of the windshield.